Stansfield, are you there?
He's out of meter.
You can see him in the queue here. I see him in the queue. Mr. Stansfield, I will unmute you. Mr. Stansfield, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Date of birth, please.
Trying to figure out why.
Date of birth, please.
10671.
Still on Elkhorn Drive in Eden?
That's the physical address. I do a lot of traveling, but I did
Okay.
switch my mailing address to registered agent.
Yeah, I don't
down in
talk to
August.
people who are driving cars. That's your
Yes,
case.
I'm.
All right. Ms. Stevens, were you ready on a matter? Let's see.
I'm sorry, what happened there, Judge?
He's driving a car. I'm not going to talk to him while he's driving a car. I mean, he's trying to handle his case while he's driving down the road. That's not happening. Completely inappropriate and probably illegal in the court's opinion, at any rate. I'm going to pass that and go to another case. I see he's not in his car anymore, but he'll get to wait, and you'll have to suffer the consequences of that for a moment here, Mr. Overson.
Judge,
Yes.
can we have Michelle Mann join the breakout session with her attorney?
Ms. Mann, your attorney, Ms. Stevens, is trying to have you talk to her. You need to hit join so you can talk to your lawyer. Thank you for that. Christina, did we get through all of the arraignments? I guess just orders, show cause, and warrants left for less pre-trial.
Yes.
Juris Cooper, you've been there waiting patiently. Can you give me your date of birth?
1/27/1987, Your Honor.
And are you still on Patio Springs Drive in Eden, sir?
Yes, sir.
Email juriswcooper@gmail.
Yes, sir.
Did you already talk to the prosecutor?
I have not, no.
Ms. Jones, sorry, not Ms. Jones, that's in Clearfield. Ms. Christofferson, we're in Morgan tonight. Can you do a breakout with Mr. Cooper, or have you already got a settlement prepared to present to him right now? How would you like to handle that?
Your Honor, I did send him an email. I don't know if he received it or not, but I do not have an offer for him. It's either plead or go to trial.
So, Mr. Cooper, the prosecutor's office is not extending a settlement offer to you. Their position on your case is you can either plead to the 5 over speeding infraction, 75 and a 70, or we can set the matter for trial. Ms. Christofferson, if the matter is set for trial, will you be going on 5 over or amending that?
Ooh, I'll have to go back and look really quick.
All right. Well, Mr. Cooper, how did you wish to proceed? Do you want to set it for trial or change your plea to the 5 over speeding?
There's no settlement. I didn't receive an email. I apologize.
Well, that's okay. She said she sent you an email,
Yes.
but I'm not sure it matters because she's not willing to make you a settlement offer. It's either plead to the charge or go to trial. So it's a pretty simple lack of an offer essentially. So it's not like there was something you needed to read and consider necessarily. It's either change your plea or go to trial.
And Your Honor, I pulled up the citation and he was clocked at 92 and a 70. And so that's what we would go to trial on.
So if you go to trial, they will file a formal charging document called an information where they will change the speed to 92 and a 70, 22 over. Most prosecutors do that, frankly. In my experience, if they're going to trial, they're going to go on the full amount that the officer believes you were traveling, not the amount the officer wrote the ticket for. None of these things have been proven, neither 5 over nor 22 over. But if the case gets set for trial, the prosecutor is indicating that they'll amend the charge to 22 over 92 and a 70.
Well, I wasn't going that fast, but I don't want to go to trial, so I guess I'll have to change to guilty.
To the 5 over speeding infraction, 75 and a 70, alleged to have occurred on January 16, 2024 in Morgan County. How do you
I plead guilty.
If the court accepts your guilty plea, you will waive some important rights. I've explained those several times, and I think you've been here the whole time. Is that right? You've heard me probably explain those in English and Spanish and every which way, right? Do you want
I've learned a lot of Spanish in the last hour or so.
All right. Do you want to waive those same rights on your case, Mr. Cooper?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you doing this voluntarily?
I am.
Then the court will accept your plea. I'll find it was knowingly and voluntarily entered. Do you want to be sentenced on that charge this evening?
Yes, sir.
It's a $130 fine for 5 over speeding. How much time would you like to pay that?
pay it today.
We'll give you until June 7th, a month. It may take the clerk a day or two to get the order out to you, but it'll have instructions about how you can pay online with a credit or debit card. Any questions, Mr. Cooper?
Oh, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good evening. Let's get back to Mr. Overson's matter with his client. Mr. Overson,